Guys, I'm back again. Oh, please vote for me. Keep voting for me, please. If I've offended you, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, John. I know they took this thing for mind. You don't do. I'm sorry. Please vote for me.
Hey guys, it's your girl Ilebaye. Thank you guys so much for the love and the support. Keep the love going. Please keep voting and don't stop voting. Thank you, my Baye tribe, and I love you guys so much.
Hey guys, what's up, my darling MVPs? How are you all doing? Welcome back to Seyi with me, Shostly me where you get the gist. As it do waiting, as it hurts. Of course, you know there's no sleeping on a bicycle on this channel. If you snooze, you do what? You lose. Are you yet to subscribe to this channel? Or are you sitting on a fat long thing? Kindly pause right there, subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me, how do you want to get the gist brewing from the cooking pot? Like, how do you want to get the gist? As it hurts. So guys, it's been a minute here. It's been a minute. Baby girl had to do one or twos, right? But I am back. We have some things to discuss. So I would advise you watch this video till the very end so you don't miss any gist at all. Meanwhile, before we start talking about gist and whatnot, have you been voting for your faves? Guys, have you been voting for your faves? Today is the last day of voting. Oh. By 9 p.m. today, you know, the voting will be closed. The voting line will be closed, right? So do not forget that it is just Soma. Soma is the only lucky chap in the house for this week. You know, there's nothing like immunity for any other person, just Soma Dina Ayama. So if you're not standing Soma, that means you should be voting right now. If you say you don't know before, I don't tell you now. It's not too late. Go and vote for your favor. At least you can do something before it is, 9 p.m. All right, guys, before we get to talk about the gist we have, I want to wonder, why is it that it's not like other people don't cook in the house, but when Sisi cook, you would hear housemates testifying. And when you sabi cook, that person go let you know. Don't you go tell yourself. Sisi cooked when she was at the HOH lounge, when they choose her as BFF. The housemates that ate that food, doyin pere, yes, I think they were talking about that food. To the extent they were like, please, Sisi, cook that kind of your stew for us. Some people are like, oh, Sisi, cook that stew where everybody they talk about. That kind of a thing. And she did prepare stew yesterday night. Today, Pere is still talking about the stew. Her obono, but was it Pere that ate her obono? Someone again. They were still talking about that obono till days. So it is giving Sisi is indeed a good cook. She's not just a lawyer. She's not just somebody that is educated, She still knows her way around the kitchen. And it is a pass mark, like a very big pass mark. I love it. How you go be human and you don't know how to cook now? You know jig at all. Anyways, guys, still talking about Sisi. Sisi actually approached Tolanibaj today to have a conversation with her. They had ish on Sunday after the eviction of Kidwire, when they were because of New. We all know how Tolanibaj has been doing way too much because of New. So Sisi, that I used to know, would not even have time to call Tolanibaj for a conversation. But she did that. She called Tolanibaj and then, to speak about it. And Tolanibaj was like, thank you for being the bigger person, because she had decided that she would still come and have a convo with her, but she's just trying to take her time and blah, blah, blah. That she already have a conversation with Ilebaye, that she apologized to Ilebaye, So, yeah, that she wanted to also have a conversation with her initially. But thank God she still came, that in her mind, the reason why she reacted the way she reacted was that she feels Sisi was because she noticed Sisi have been close to Ilebaye of late, you understand? So she was thinking Ilebaye is discussing her to Sisi, and Sisi is trying to be all defensive, all because of Ilebaye. So that is what went to her head. That's why she reacted the way she did. She even also told Big Brother in her diary session on how she has settled with Sisi and Ilebaye and how she feel a bit better right now. I think making peace with these people would even make her, it would be okay for her. All right, also, we all know Seyi is one housemate that has not been okay in the house ever since Biggie pinpointed that stuff he said, about the wrong train of a thing. So Seyi apologized to the housemates in the morning, yesterday's morning, after gym. Yesterday evening, after the happiness coach left, when Pere addressed the housemates and apologized to whomever he has offended, Seyi still also apologized again. Today again, Hey, no, we just need to leave Seyi. Make we forgive him, abeg. Seyi still went to Ilebaye one-on-one, to apologize to her and was telling her that she is really sorry, that he wanted to leave because what he said was not really good, but that he is really sorry for whatever that happened, that, that he has not been himself because he could not look at people's face, that such thing came out of his mouth, and all the yati years, and Ilebaye, of course, Ilebaye has a free mind now. She couldn't forgive him long time ago. All right, let's enter diary session. Angel in her diary session was complaining on how Adekuku and Venita packed food. You understand? We have seen the housemate complain on how there will be no food in the house, but next thing you would see Venita and Adekule cooking sweet meals. Egg go day, Gesha go day, but meanwhile those things are no longer in the house. And they keep wondering, where is this coming from? The one that happened recently was Cici complaining about seeing Adekule bring her onion when there is no onion in the house, So, and Angel, people have been coming for Angel because she said that Adekule and Venita, they are taking things in the house, which she's actually saying the truth. Because if you watch each of the diary session, my brother said she's taking their naira points from them, because my brother is mentioned that because some housemates tend to hurt some food item even before it is presented to other housemates, and they open their eyes. So even when Venita had her diary session, when Biggie said it, Venita was just smiling because she knew that she's guilty of what Biggie said. Even Biggie asked her, "Are you guilty?" She was like, "Biggie, not like that. I am guilty, but I am an accomplice." Adekule is trying all he can to make sure that his wife does not go hungry in the house. It seems like Angel is complaining that Soma is a soft person, that if she tells Soma, let's take this, and Soma no go one do am, Soma will not want to do it. And now Angel and Cassie, which is the bear, her baby, her teddy, they go, they hungry because Soma cannot run street. It is what it is, guys. Mercy's diary session. I never see who lie like Mercy before. I don't understand Mercy bringing this selective amnesia. I don't understand what that means, because how can she still insist like she does not know what happened with Kidwire case? How can she insist? The same Mercy, the next day, in fact, after Mercy did that, Mercy went upstairs, told Fraud that they were avoiding the camera, backing the camera. The same Mercy, the next day, was telling Kidwire, I love it, I enjoyed it. Now you see they claim, they thought say she's acting like she do not, Anyway, she actually said that Doyin was for me, that she don't understand what Doyin was for me, whether it's jealousy or what, that Kidwire kissed her, blah, 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 that she does not know Doyin own in that aspect too, Of course, you know Mercy was saying our husband don't go, you understand, because she's seeing that, of course, nobody no go see how Doyin was feeling when that happened. Doyin really like Kido. So Mercy was that she feel bad that happened to Kidwire after immediately he left, because Kidwire has been talking about his girlfriend, and it may seem as though he really loved that lady. Now for this to have happened, and Biggie, when I won't spoil my show, you guys want me to leave my boyfriend to see this, blah blah blah. Anyways, I'm not sorry about anything because we are all human. Everybody is prone to mistake. That was what Mercy said. I'm like, okay, if you're not sorry, that means you should say that boyfriend are really boyfriend, or is it higher boyfriend, if you know what I mean? Because why won't your boyfriend be offended? Why will you blame it on the alcohol? Yes, we all know that we are all human, but at least you should feel sorry no matter what. Don't say you don't feel sorry. By the way, we are human, blah, blah, blah. But now she and her boyfriend go settle down if there is. She said she has the one outside. So now she and her boyfriend go settle that one. Right? So she said that about her. She also told Biggie that Biggie said they go change her for Biggie. Say Biggie should show face so that they go rugged down. Mercy is a case. I enjoy her diary session though. Let's talk about Ilebaye's diary session. Ilebaye poured out her heart in this diary session. Everything, ranging from Doyin, Kidwire, Ike, Pere. Anyways, let me just sum it up. So she said something about Doyin, her friend, that Doyin doing something she does not like. She said first off is that of Kid. Doyin is angry with her that she did not tell her that Kidwire and Mercy started off something already, because she has seen Kidwire and Mercy being so close or doing one or two like kissing before, and she was like, she's this person that she always said doing something, but she would not want to mention the housemates involved so that it will not lead to something that the person will tend to hear it tomorrow and start coming for her, And the second one, she spoke about Ike and what Ike did, and she was like, Ike is a nice person as much as when he is not in that his bad mood, he would do something that is worse, but Ike is free-spirited. According to Ilebaye, I'm so surprised she said this about Ike. That means that she really has a good heart, because some persons whom Ike did that to, they go they talk really bad about him. But she said he's a good person if he want to be good, you know. Then he said about Pere, that Pere apologizing, that she hope it is actually real, because it took him all this time till now before he could come and apologize publicly, that he never even came privately, just like Ike and Seyi did. You know, Ike also apologized to her privately. So she was like, somebody you call the father, that she called the father, could not even come beforehand to, you know, tell him that, oh, see, I'm sorry about whatever happened privately, but she waited, elongated before he could, you know. And people are like coming for her when she was saying this, that you are not appreciative that I even apologize, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, of course, she has the right to feel that way because of how much she think her and Pere are quite close with. But at the same time, people approach things differently. I keep telling you guys this thing. Pere is remorseful on this because of Cross is not involved. If not, Pere no go send anybody. Seyi is remorseful because of he said Big Brother actually pinpoint that thing. If not, Seyi would not care about all of that. Anyways, after she said all the things that she said, you know, and she was like, she thinks she need a break from Doyin, because Doyin feel without her, she's not gonna be free in the house, or she's not gonna be herself. That because Doyin is always telling her about being loyal, that she's loyal. She's always rubbing it on her face, right? It's not looking like she herself is not loyal to her. That now she's on her own and she's getting to know all other housemates. Now, Big Brother now saying, because she's discussed about the pardon me, I was like saying for Doyin to choose herself over her. You understand? She heard it. Doyin did not actually tell her exactly how that was. Then the next week, she was thinking Doyin would clamor vote for her, pardon me for her. Doyin was not doing that for Angel. Now, why didn't you do it for your friend whom was even supposed to get last week and you put yourself instead? Yet you're choosing Angel. Angel that has once gotten pardon me. In as much as Angel got the pardon me through picking of envelope, but at least she has gotten immunity for a week. Why not her that has been all back to back to rest? Her friend did not consider her and still went ahead, you know, with Angel thingy. That was where she knew that, no, that in as much as people, she know that Doyin like her, but people have been telling her in her ear that Doyin is not really loyal to her, you know. After she said all of that, which I think I understand the part she was coming from. After she said all of that, though, Biggie was like asking her that maybe Doyin did not communicate well to you. Maybe Doyin did not actually approach this the way she should. But when you were in all of these bands with people and when you were going through a lot in the house, all these housemates that are claiming to be your person right now, where were they? And Ilebaye was like probably gossiping about me and Doyin. Big Brother now say yes. He said action speaks louder than voice. Action speaks louder than voice now. Okay, Ilebaye now said yes, and Biggie now said so. That means that you and Doyin might, may just choose to have a break from your friendship, but do not forget somebody who were there for you when nobody else were there. And I love that advice from Biggie. I think Biggie notices that Doyin is a good friend to that girl, but I don't know what most people see that Doyin is not a good friend. I feel too that Doyin is a good friend, in as much as she has her own flaws, because she's not perfect, right? But I think she's also a good friend to Ilebaye, and nobody would be on Ilebaye's side or like Ilebaye the way Doyin did in that house. I keep saying that. Okay, let's continue. I think I like that advice Biggie gave Ilebaye. At least I heard is still in check that, no matter what this girl did, this girl, na person will get me, because Biggie sees everything. I love how Biggie made them see things, you know. Least I forget, Ilebaye also complained on how the housemates were always picking on her via alcohol, especially Alex, and they will be making her look like she does not know her limits and all of that. She was that she knows it's coming from a place of love, but that is just getting too much. But to me, they are doing it because of now when she drinks, they misbehave. Meanwhile, talking about Alex, people have been calling Alex a hypocrite. They say she's a hypocrite because that she has been there trying to cheer Seyi up all this while, but she had been beefing Pere for what Pere did. Why Seyi has said he did something very bad, yet she's there cheering Seyi up, but coming to Pere, she's acting like Pere does not need to be forgiven and all of that. So they were trying to say that she's an hypocrite, blah blah blah. So Alex is one housemate they've been coming for on the social space today. I say make her let una know, make una go defend una favor. But meanwhile, do you think Alex is a hypocrite because of that? Let me know what you think. All right. Coming from Big Baby, Ilebaye, that is supposed to be 22 years, communicated clearly about her issue with Doyin without insult and names calling. That can never be Dodo. Mayana. That Abaya lacks good communication skills. Tall Golden Glass said Biggie that basically argued with Doyin about her lies. Lord, see how Baye talks about Doyin in her diary session without calling her names, but the other one went inside there and was hurling insults after insult on her. Now, you know the thing is, we human beings, we have our part where we are not good at. If there is one part Doyin is not good at, is her mouth. Doyin no get good mouth at all. Her mouth is not good at all. That girl, she can easily say something, and she's always doing that to Pere. I don't know why she find that funny. I don't know why she find Pere as somebody she can say some things, tease him with words. And I noticed Pere, no, they really like those things. So, in as much as it's coming off like a joke to her, she would be like, "Sorry, Pere, don't always take me serious. I'm always joking when I speak to you." But he no go. If you see Pere's face, you will know that he's really not taking in all the kind of words Doyin says to him. You understand? So I think Doyin does not know the boundary between what she should say and what she should not say. Her mouth is always so quick to use insult, and that is a bad one. That is a bad one for someone who tends to be, you know, how will I put it, tend to be doing the right. She's always trying that everybody should do the right thing. You know, that is very bad of her. If I had a friend like Doyin, that reminds you of how loyal they are to you, I would need a break too. What a weird friend, right? Okay. I think maybe Doyin is always constantly reminding Baye because she feels that Baye is not returning the favor, right? Because, of course, friendship is a two-way street. I keep saying it. Coming from love, well, you will be disappointed at the reaction of your fave if they show them what Seyi said. So we even laugh at the comment like Soma and White Money. And Deputy Biggie was like, it's only Angel and Doyin that I can beat my chest and say they would sideline him deservedly for the rest of the show. Everyone else, I am not sure. Okay, people are saying that this thing Seyi is bothering himself about, that some of the housemates would listen to it and still laugh over it, just like White Money and Soma. Do not forget that White Money and Soma collected too on the social space, because DSVAM, domestic sexual violence, whatever, actually said something about those two people who were listening to Seyi are also accomplices. I was like, okay, oh, no wahala. People who were quite drunk, when their head no even day again, they'll come the correct person. Coming from DI, Ilebaye is entitled to Sha. Doyin has always picked her for PMP till last week when she had the favor to repay. Tim said she also picked Doyin for pardon me every week, so it's vice versa. She said her only problem was that she lied to her and also didn't share with her that she was going to pardon someone else. Yes, I think the problem here is that Doyin was not transparent enough. Because I have noticed that Doyin is this kind of friend that will do something and she'll be transparent to you and she will tell you, see how this thing goes, see how this thing goes, so that you will get to know about it. So I think she was not transparent enough about that, and hence it's just miscommunication. All those two need to do is have a communication, and that is it. And now Ilebaye is this person that does not like too much talk. Now she's taking her time. She never go tell Doyin hi, not to talk of even how are you. So, and she told Biggie in the diary room that she's taking her time until when she would be ready to, speak, and then she would be able to tell Doyin whatever she have in mind. All right, this is coming from T-Badge Handler. She said, I don't even know if it's a she or a he, but the person said, I cannot believe I have to address this. I know that logical reasoning is not easy for a lot of folks, but I expect even just a little effort to respect some boundaries. Please stop sending nasty messages to Tolani's late father. It is appalling and needs to stop immediately. Keep him out of whatever it is you have to say. Really? So people are mentioning his father. And then Ilebaye lover said, sending message to Tolani late father or about his late father. How are they sending message to a late person? I did not understand that part of sending to her late father. Anyways, what the handler means is, like, they will tell her that, go and tell your father to teach you this. Go to your father and ask. That kind of a thing, referring to someone parent. But it is what it is. What the person no go see for social space? Okay, guys, I'll be stopping my voice right here, okay? I will see you guys in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. And do not blink on this channel, because as usual, this is where the gist lands first. No time to check time at all. And do not forget, I love you. If I don't love you, waiting again. Bye for now, guys.